Thanks, Bobby. Tonight from the Sky Center, new pressure on a Florida church that plans to burn copies of the Koran this weekend. The pastor of that congregation is facing growing outrage, but so far he's not backing down. He says God is the one who gave him the idea in the first place.
It is by no means a stunt. We have thought this out. We have prayed this through. We believe that this type of message is right now very, very necessary in America before it's too late.
The church's associate pastor,
it's Smith & Wesson 40 caliber,
says he's now armed after hundreds of emails from around the world flooded the church's inbox. Messages like, "Swear by Almighty God I will slay the church pastor Terry Jones in front of the church door."
Step away from the door.
The Dove World Outreach Center sits alongside a cow pasture in rural Gainesville, Florida. The congregation here numbers less than 50, and while this afternoon their leader said he is undeterred.
We have no intention of canceling.
Pastor Jones admits he's never read the Koran, but takes no responsibility if burning it leads to an attack on a U.S. soldier.
Of course, we would feel terrible. We are not responsible for that. I mean, why don't we point the finger at where it belongs and point the finger at us? Well, why don't we point the finger at them, the people who did it?
Some of the families of those killed on 9/11 said that burning the Koran is unacceptable and abhorrent, and an insult to the victims. But some who find it distasteful say it's still not illegal.
The U.S. Constitution says you have a right to do that. Period. End of story. The government can't stop you from burning a book. I said I thought it was distasteful, disrespectful, and outrage. I thought it jeopardizes this country and our troops. But the Constitution protects it. And you either believe in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, or you don't. It's very simple.
Well, tonight, the State Department is ordering U.S. embassies around the world to take a close look at their security measures and, in a sense, batten down the hatches just in case the Florida church goes through with its plans this weekend. Linda, back to you.
And one more note to this developing story. Today, religious leaders here in the metro called on Oklahomans to stand in support of the Muslim community. Pastors from a variety of denominations expressed their sadness over what they call an anti-Muslim campaign. They're asking Oklahomans to instead embrace freedom of religion. They pointed out that a few extremists and any religion don't represent the entire group.
To equate Islam with terrorists who did what they did on 9/11 is like saying the Houthi Christian militia is the face of Christianity. They don't speak for Christianity, neither do these terrorist extremists speak for the Muslim faith.
If you recall, the Houthi militia were Christian extremists in Michigan, arrested in an alleged plot to kill police officers and other civilians. Today's announcement was sponsored by the Central Oklahoma Human Rights Alliance, the ACLU, and several metro churches.